Today I want to take a look at MultiBank.io, where TradFi meets crypto. They have just inked the world's largest $3 billion RWA tokenization deal. That's real world assets. This is ultra luxury to be put onto the blockchain via MultiBank.io's regulated RWA marketplace. Watch today's whole video, as we'll also discuss how their MBG utility token fits in. But first, for somebody who's never heard of them, what is MultiBank? And thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. And something that's pretty cool to me is MultiBank.io is backed by the financial derivatives giant MultiBank Group, established in 2005, holding 15 plus licenses worldwide. So they have a very successful global regulated financial company behind them, and this is their official foray into crypto. And just some background on their parent company. The MultiBank Group is a global powerhouse in traditional finance with robust net assets exceeding $583 million and over 1 million traders across 90 countries. Of course, this was 6 months ago. They're larger now. And with daily trading volumes averaging over $15.6 billion daily, it is one of the most regulated financial institutions worldwide, holding 15 regulatory licenses across 5 continents and maintaining an unblemished record since its inception in 2005 in California. Of course, all that's in traditional finance. Now they're expanding to the crypto space. MultiBank.io is committed to providing a centralized solution that emphasizes trust and liquidity through regulation and beyond. And as we talk about the token utility, as well as the world's largest RWA deal in history, this affects you. The final thing I do want to say is about their founder and chairman of MultiBank Group. This is him. MultiBank's founder and chairman brings with him 36 years of experience in the financial and commercial industries. He has served as the head of the Irish Stock Exchange Development Project in China, VP of the Chinese Banking and Entrepreneur Association, and senior advisor to the Chinese financial government.
And I said earlier, China, the forex market is very important to China, and therefore...
So he knows global trade, he knows global finance. He was listed in the 50 most influential financial figures in 2022. And I just think this is interesting because this is a big differentiator. So let's talk about this RWA deal, and the only place this tokenized luxury real estate will be available is on MultiBank.io specifically. We have done the world's biggest RWA tokenization deal. MultiBank Group has signed a $3 billion tokenization agreement with the UAE real estate giant MAG, and blockchain provider Mavryk. And what are they tokenizing? Well, they're tokenizing specific premium real estate, including the Ritz-Carlton residencies Dubai, Creekside, also Kachira Reserve. And how does it work? Well, MAG supplies the real estate. MultiBank.io brings regulatory standards and safety to the marketplace. Mavryk handles blockchain infrastructure, and the MBG token powers it all. And the purpose for all this of tokenizing real estate is, number one, fractional ownership, global, and two, once tokenized, these assets will be available to global investors and will generate daily yield for holders directly on the platform. Something I do want to highlight, and speaking of regulatory compliance, MultiBank Group expands its global regulatory footprint by obtaining its UAE VARA license. This is one of the reasons that MultiBank was able to ink that RWA deal that stands for Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority, VARA, in Dubai. And the VASP license recognizes MultiBank.io as both a broker-dealer and exchange, licensed to offer VA exchange and VA broker-dealer services exclusive of VA derivatives at this stage, affirming its position as a leading virtual asset service provider, VASP, in the region. Love to see it. And I'm serious about that because many of these companies don't have the licenses or the pedigree that a MultiBank Group has. I mean, if you can find them, they're very few. Now, of course, multi-bank is more than RWAs. You can trade cryptos, you can trade futures. Actually, the full list, you can trade crypto, FX, CFDs, stocks, metals, and more from a single account, which brings us to the token. What's the use case? Well, one token, multiple use cases. FX, get lower spreads and enhanced trading conditions. ECN, faster execution with reduced fees. And crypto, trade digital assets with exclusive benefits. MBG isn't just another token, it's a utility powerhouse across the whole ecosystem. Now, of course, it hasn't launched yet, and they're doing everything super compliant, so in some jurisdictions you don't have access. But as they say, this is backed by real assets valued at $29 billion, and the first ever token backed by MultiBank Group, a global financial giant.
Brace yourself for the launch of the most precious milestone in the history of the MultiBank Group, the MBG token in June 2025. Join the whitelist. This isn't just another speculative token. MBG is a revolutionary utility token backed by real assets valued at $29 billion. With a turnover in April 2025 in excess of $35 billion per day. MBG is the first utility token fueled by real-world revenue and infrastructure. Born from MultiBank Group, a global financial institution with an extraordinary compliance track record, MultiBank Group has secured a total of 17+ licenses from financial regulatory authorities worldwide with an unblemished record since its establishment in 2005, consistently meeting global standards over nearly 2 decades.
And speaking of utility, just to highlight some of the other use cases, a token built for real-world utility. Number 1, buyback-and-burn mechanism. Up to 50% of the total supply will be systematically bought back and burned. MBG tokens will fuel a buyback and burn program totaling $440 million over the first 4 years, designed to increase scarcity and long-term value for holders. Number 2, integrated across all markets, not just crypto. The use case, we spoke about this. And number 3, high-yield staking rewards, competitive APYs for MBG token holders, additional token airdrops and loyalty bonuses, and exclusive token rewards. Really, we can see the trading volume of each different pillar of the ecosystem here. We have MultiBank FX, current daily trading volume, 35 billion. We have MEX Exchange, anticipated daily trading volume, about 460 billion. And then, of course, MultiBank IO, anticipated daily trading volume, 52 billion. Give me your honest thoughts on MultiBank down below in the comment section. Let's all check the comment section together. And I would really appreciate a like for today's video if you feel you got value. Like always, see you tomorrow.